is DragonLordAzure. We are back more with the Octopath Traveler playthrough. Hope you guys are doing well. So last episode, we finished off the rest of Tressa's story. She wants to go out and see the world, as basically in the footsteps of a traveler that she got from a book from Captain Leon Mistral. Then we got back into Atlasdome, where we learned about Cyrus, and found out that he has been trying to do some research in the special archives where there is a tome that he has been wanting to read while missing. With that being said, he has tracked down who has stolen the tome, and his name is Russell, and we are going to be going into Russell's special archives to essentially get the stuff back, because Russell should not be stealing things that are not his. So first things first, before we actually go in there, we're going to make sure that Cyrus has a good selection of weaponry and a good selection of defensive type items. So we're going to make sure that he is good to go on that. So we are going to give him a round shield. Actually, we could probably give Tressa one as well. Just saw that. There we go. And then we are going to give him a pointed hat. Give him that. And that is pretty much it for that, because the quartz rod is better than anything else that is in the store, with the exception of the oak staff, which is not bad actually. I actually need to get 2 of these, but I can only get 1 for the time being. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna sell, hopefully we get enough. We're gonna sell the battle axe. We're gonna sell the regular staff. We're gonna sell the quartz rod. We're gonna sell the buckler. We're gonna sell the ordinary hat. We're gonna sell the robe. We're gonna sell the black attire. And we just need a little bit more. Need another 50. Let's sell that. That way we can get ourselves another oak staff for Ophelia, because that's going to increase her, yeah, it's, no, because her main thing is her elemental attack needs to be high. Okay, so we are good to go on that, and now we can head into Russell's laboratory, aka lair, just to get this tome back that he just egregiously, I'm not even sure if I can use that word, but just rudely stole, like a very terrible person that steals things. Thief. He gives thieves like Therion a bad name, because at least Therion doesn't get caught, unless he gets caught by an old butler and then made to go find dragon gems.
There is no choice.
Okay. So, Cyrus does come with an ability called Study Foe, which allows him to reveal one weakness of a foe every single fight. So it's really good.
Out of my way.
So we're going to actually double hit. Okay. He can go down.
My turn now.
And then let's see if any of them are weak to wind. No, not weak to wind. Okay, so we know the guys in the back are going to be weak to fire. We already knew that. But we're just going to use ice. Because they were going to die regardless. But now it breaks the 2 up front.
Let's do
So
this.
now we can take the time to find out what he is weak to.
I'll do my best.
He's dead.
My
And I'd say that should remove
And
you from
that's that.
the equation. Nicely done, Cyrus. Everyone levels up. Cyrus gained 2 levels from that. We take those. We take those nice levels. Herb of a Clamor. Very nice. Very, very nice. So we're going to continue moseying our way through. It looks like that is a secret hideaway to get up to that chest that's up there.
Ready or not,
Zombie!
here I come.
He's a zombie!
Out of my
Zombie.
way.
You are weak to sword. Heck yeah, let's go.
What next?
Let's try fire.
Oh, flames! Rain!
Yeah, that's fine. That's all that mattered to me is that we broke at least something. Luminescence, that'll definitely hurt the guys in the back.
Here I go.
And then we're gonna have the trade winds come in, see if they're weak to wind. They are weak to wind, and they are broken. Love to see it. Love to see it.
Interesting dilemma.
And they are weak to staff, so we now know all of the skeletons' weaknesses.
Don't start things you can't finish.
That's fair. Don't start things you can't finish. That's a lesson to go on. That is an absolute banger of a lesson. Come on. Okay, and spiriting plum. We take those.
I've done my research
These
on
are brand new ones. Okay.
My turn.
Okay. Well, I already know how to knock them out really nice, and I attacked with the wrong item. That's fine.
The winds of fortune are howling.
Okay. So didn't do anything with that.
I'll do my best.
Luminescent.
May the sacred
Pretty sure these
flame
might be
shine
like
forth.
light lamps, so I would have to attack them with darkness, which I unfortunately do not have darkness. So I haven't found the character that has darkness yet.
Oh, flames! Rain!
Not weak to fire.
Wrong.
Let's do this.
Are you weak to this? You are. You guys are weak to this. Very nice.
I will not be defeated.
Are you weak to?
Yeah.
You are weak to basic mace. Okay, so you guys aren't weak to any. You guys actually aren't weak to any magical stuff. You're all weak to all physical. Probably axe and bow.
Try that!
Yep, because not weak to that.
I will not be defeated.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Bow.
Yeah.
Yep. And then the other one's axe. We already figured that.
My turn.
I'm ready.
Are you guys not surviving this? Yeah, I was about to say.
What is the... Now the...
Broke. There we go.
Let's
One hit, and you're down.
time to close up shop.
Time to close up shop. I mean, that's fair. You close up shop. You close up shop at the end of the day. Okay. So we got all that now. And we gotta come up this way now. Did I miss something? Because that's a gold chest down there. I want gold chests. Very nice. We know all of their weaknesses now. Who is the first one to go? Let me just hit you with a wildfire, my boy. Sorry, dude.
Let's do
Hit you with a lance. You cannot move.
well then. Huh?
To level 2. So the only one that gets to attack is the ignition guy over there.
Now, what
We're gonna
next?
have
Oh,
Ice wind.
ice! Here's some through!
very nice. And this should finish you nicely.
Where's the nearest
You don't-
tavern?
Level 10 and level 6. Beautiful. Where would this be? This is just higher up. Oh wait, right here. Maybe? Maybe not. Ah, there it is. I found it. It's hidden in the
This
wall.
is the
A little
beginning
sneaky.
of your end.
It's a little sneaky.
Out of my way.
Okay, so I can at least knock you out. There we go
Well
for
then.
that. Then we have luminescence,
May the sacred flame shine forth.
An
and then we
interesting
have
dilemma.
ice. Then we can have trade winds
Let's
come out.
do this.
I know it's the Tempest, but I'm just calling it trade winds. It sounds better than trade Tempest. It's trade winds.
My turn now.
We can save the rest of the and everything because these
Now.
things go very quickly. Oh yeah, let's go.
You
Cyrus. Putting in that work. You already putting in that work, man. Wind attire. What's the wind attire do? Okay, so the wind attire is actually good for you. There we go. Already getting new armor. Already got that new armor. Looking all fancy. Looking all fancy and stuff.
Open for business.
Okay, so 3 of you. Yeah, I figured you were
Now,
all
what
you were
next?
that. Okay, so ice to knock out 2 of that,
Well then,
and then I'm gonna have you double hit him to break them up,
Out of my way.
and then I'm going to sword on you to break. I'm going to merchant
the
trade.
winds of fortune are howling.
Even though I know it's not gonna kill, at least it is damage. Ow. Thank you.
And
And now we are going to level 3 ice.
hit them through.
I actually think knocked out all 4. Nope.
I'll not be defeated.
I should be fine after this now. See, told you. Easy.
How's that?
Very, very easy. There we go. Perfect. Alright, now we continue on the road. We do have a chest over here with an herb of light. Thank you much. Okay. Hello, Mr. Salesman dude. That's fine. I knew that's
This
why I
is the
didn't hear
beginning of
anything.
your
Wow,
end.
that's the first time I've seen them. Oh, they're weak to darkness. Okay, so they're probably weak to darkness and ice, probably.
Oh, ice, hit them
Hold it.
through.
Let's.
And we're going to trade tempest. There we go. And then we're going to see who attacks first. Oh, it doesn't matter. Neither one are going to get attacked.
I'll not.
Get rid of you. Beautiful. Beautiful. Remove you from the equation.
Well then,
As soon as you decide to get away. Trip hit. Doesn't do
let's
anything.
do this.
There we go. That's better.
Time to close up shop.
Just at level 11. Catching up slowly. Catching up. But unfortunately, no matter how much catching up she does, she'll never actually catch up to their levels. I think the only time that they're actually going to catch each other is if they get max level, honestly. Okay, so we're going to do the healing thing to get everyone up to full health, and now we're going to put the spiriting plum to make sure everyone has full of that. Alright, here we go. The encounter with Russell.
What?
Professor Albright. Are you always in the habit of barging to your peers' offices while they're working?
Excuse me.
My apologies. I would have not, but I didn't see a door.
A moment of your time.
Apropos of nothing, mayhap you have heard a certain tome was stolen from the archives? I have the faintest clue what you're talking about.
Come now.
Come now, Russell. Playing dumb isn't going to drag this out for the both of us. Or is just going to drag this out. Let's cut to the heart of the matter. You're a thief, and I can prove it.
Pah.
Well, the hell as you can.
The truth
Unfortunately
is...
for you, at precisely the moment you were trying to sneak back with the key, your friend the guardsman was just waking up from his little slumber.
Huh?
It's impossible. He was asleep. I'm positively... Ah.
Oh.
keeping up on your friend's somnolence, are we, old chum? There's a slip of the tongue. I tell you, I know nothing about this goddamn book.
Is that so?
Figured you'd say so. Then perhaps you'd care to accompany me to the academy? To prove your innocence, of course?
Ah. Pah.
Damn it all to hell. It was the perfect plan. If not for your bloody meddling, I could have had it all.
I don't think this one will listen to reason.
Okay.
Out of my way.
First things first, we need to figure out what these guys are weak to and get them out of here as fast as possible. So, gotta check everything. Luminescence, not weak to luminescence, okay? So they look like they're other water.
Oh, flames!
Okay, they are weak to fire. He is not weak to fire though, unfortunately. Okay.
My turn now.
Trade winds.
The winds of fortune are
He
howling.
is weak to trade winds. Good to know.
My turn.
Okay, let's try a dagger. Not weak to those things, okay?
An
What
interesting
about
dilemma.
ice? He's weak to ice, okay?
My turn now.
Not weak to staff, okay?
Let's do this. The winds of fortune are howling.
Try and get him down to match them in the break department. Ow, that kind of hurt. I'll deal. Okay, what about Russell? Weak to dagger? He is weak to dagger.
What is the logical course
Okay,
of action?
I'm just gonna fire
Oh,
him again.
flames! Rage strong!
Let's do this.
I'm gonna trade winds to solo on him to knock him down a bit. This is a regular attack.
Well then.
Ophelia, I'm gonna have you heal wounds.
Let your wounds be healed.
Beautiful. Wildfire, good thing I just did. Okay. Russell and Iron Peg.
Let's do this.
Let's just trade winds on him.
What is the
And
logical course of action?
Fireball.
Oh, flames! Rage strong!
Well then.
And then we're going to heal wounds again. Because
Let
Cyrus
your
is really
wounds be
getting
healed.
beating.
Here I go.
Okay, so trade winds will work because all of them are going to get broken here. And you're trying to do group attacks.
Out of my way. I'm ready. Are you?
Beautiful.
Now, what next?
And fireball normal,
Oh, flames!
which will break the guys in the back.
Strong!
My turn. Here I go.
Full power
May the
luminescence.
sacred flames shine forth.
Ice damage.
My
And then I
turn.
have a level 3 luminescence right behind it, which will kill the two peons in the back. I have a level 3 sword attack, which you are weak to sword as well.
Let's do.
I already have 56% chance of actually so we're just going to level 4 trade winds. 666. Hey, 666. I did it.
Now, what next?
Okay. We're going to ice wind. Max power. 590. Beautiful. And now he has Tome Tempest.
My turn.
Okay, it's fine.
My turn now.
Hit him with normal attacks
Here
now.
I go.
Let's your collect that now. 80%, we'll take that
Thank
chance.
you.
2,560.
What is the logical course of action?
Very, very nice. Again,
I'll do my best.
and again. Intimidate. I guess
What
he
to
just
do?
messed with me, I guess. idea what intimidate is. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what it does. He's broken.
Well then.
Okay. Level 3 hold light. 721.
Let's.
Oh, I can't do anything. Holy crap. Do rest.
Yeah. Time for a break.
Here we go.
My
Level 4 ice wind.
Oh, ice! Here,
Doesn't matter. 606 and Russell goes down.
You should have studied harder.
Very, very nice. I swear, I never meant to. I just needed the money.
Just so.
That tome would fetch a small fortune. This is true. And yet, did you not for a moment consider the consequences?
Say it is
In
not
stealing
so.
that tome, you would steal from our students something more valuable than all the realm's riches. A grave crime, no matter who would perpetrate it, but all the more unforgivable when committed by one who calls himself a scholar.
Thank you.
Well, albeit, you actually did crack the case of the stolen book. That I
Indeed.
did. And yet, I fear this may not be the only volume our friend has purloined. Russell has already confessed to the full extent of his crimes and revealed the names of his business associates. We only need to track down the books and purchase them back. I'll speak to the guards and see that we redouble security of the archives. What's this? It says there was another book still missing. Did that scoundrel of a scholar steal this one as well?
Actually,
Far from the reaches of hell. No, I can assure you that he did not. It's been missing for some 15 years now. Russell's aggressive borrowing only extends some 2 years back.
I see.
I see. So this volume was lost or stolen long before that.
yes.
Right as always, Professor. Pray tell me more about the far from the reaches of hell. According to our records, it would seem to be a compendium of ancient rites and long-lost magics.
Actually,
If I am not mistaken, it was the single oldest volume housed within our archives. Needless to say, it was a tremendous loss.
Most intriguing.
Another mystery, it would seem. Professor Albright, the headmaster would speak with you at once.
His awesomeness.
Again? What could it be this time? Perhaps he plans to commend you for your role in apprehending the library thief. I rather doubt it. I have no interest in accolades, but if he insists... No, it has to deal with Therese. I guarantee you it has to deal with Therese. It's gonna be guaranteed we're getting fired or we're getting thrown in the dungeon for this. Most likely getting fired. All because of Therese.
I've brought Professor Albright, as asked, sir.
So, final prediction, Therese is feeling neglected, so she thought she posted, or she told the headmaster a lie that Albright and the princess were in a relationship with one another. That's my final guess.
Good. Enter. Thank you, Lucia.
Yes, Headmaster. What can I do for you? Something tells me he's not about to offer a commendation.
Professor Albright, A most troubling report has reached my ears.
A report, sir?
An anonymous source claims that you have abused your prestigious position to enter into an illicit relationship with Her Highness the Princess.
Yep, called it.
Oh. And you believed this report, sir?
If it is untrue, then say so.
Why, it is unfounded, unsubstantiated, balderdash of the highest order.
I would like to take your words at face value, Professor, but I fear the situation is not so simple. A rumor regarding the royal family, even an unsubstantiated one such as this, is sure to spread quickly. If we do not take swift action, Princess Mary's good name could be forever sullied. That is something that simply cannot be allowed to happen. Surely you understand.
And so what do you intend to do with me, sir?
It is not an easy decision to make. Dismissing you outright would be tantamount to an admission of guilt.
If I may be so bold, Headmaster, what about a sabbatical? Professor Albright has put on extended leave, while official accounts state that he's doing field work in a distant land.
What say you, Cyrus? This way, both the Academy's reputation and your own will remain intact.
My reputation?
Do we have a problem, Professor?
Not at all, Headmaster. On the contrary, this might prove the perfect opportunity.
Opportunity?
For him to
For
find the
what?
15-year-old lost tome.
As a matter of fact, there is a matter which has piqued my interest of late. I was just wondering when I might find the time to do a bit of research in the field. I think I will set forth on a journey. In search of an ancient tome that disappeared 15 years ago. Besides, if I am not permitted to share what I have learned with my peers and the public, there is little point in continuing my research here.
Is that so? Do tell, Professor. What is it that you intend to investigate?
As regards a certain tome. Now, if you will forgive me, I must begin packing for my journey. Good day to you, Headmaster.
An enigma as ever, that one.
Professor!
Oh, Cyrus, what is it?
I heard that you were leaving the academy.
Then you heard true.
Professor, I'm so sorry.
I see. So you were the source of the rumor.
You knew?
Not until just this moment, when you apologized. And yet, I cannot fathom your motive. Why would you tell such a terrible lie?
You're always helping Her Highness, answering her every question.
just wanted you to pay more attention to me.
And that's why you went to the headmaster.
It's a lot more than that.
Yes, but I just wanted to get you in a little trouble. I didn't think they would. I am so sorry, Professor.
Cyrus has feelings for
Can
him.
you ever forgive me?
Worry not, my dear. It just so happens that I was looking for a good excuse to go on a journey.
You were?
For some time now, I've wanted to travel the realm and see what can be learned beyond these halls. I dare say the timing couldn't have been better. You see, there's a certain matter I simply can't wait to investigate. So fret not, my girl. If for anything, you've done me a favor. Besides, I am not entirely without fault in the matter. Indeed, I have not been as attentive to you as I should. Had I realized your true intention sooner, I would not be in this position.
Professor, whatever do you...
If only I had realized how devoted you were to your studies, my dear girl.
My studies.
I have always striven to treat all my students equally. And yet, Her Highness is always eager to ask questions, and I was all too eager to answer them. In doing so, I may have given the impression that I favored her above you and the others. This was not... Yes, if only I had seen you for the ardent and devoted
Cyrus,
young scholar that you are.
This is not what she's talking about, dude. It's not what she's talking about.
Professor... Perhaps you're not quite as sharp as I thought you were.
Yes?
Never mind.
She likes you, dude.
In that case, I should be off. Pray do not shirk your studies, my girl.
Yes, Professor. Will I ever see you again?
I do not see why not, provided we both still live.
I don't understand how someone could be that blind. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get how someone could be that blind. But this is where we're going to end this episode. I really appreciate you guys watching. Next episode, we'll head out of Atlasdom, and we're going to head down to our next companion and pick them up and, you know, potentially start learning about them. Again, appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.
Are you ready for this?